Hello, in this video, I'm going to explain how we can work together as real estate professionals. Now, my goal for you is to close a deal with you so you can get paid as fast as possible. I'd also like you to be a hero in the eyes of your client. I want to offer you some reduced workload and reduced stress. And also, I'd like to increase your income by not having you split your commissions with another agent, also known as double ending your commission. Now, our goal as a house buying company is we like to buy properties through strong relationships. We also like to buy properties in which we can conservatively make a profit, and we don't want to waste time. We want to work with agents who know what we do and what we want. In other words, we want a win-win relationship. Now, you're probably asking yourself specifically, what do we want? What kind of properties do we buy? Well, we're looking for properties in which we can buy, in which we can make a conservative profit. Now, most of these types of properties arise from personal problems of the seller or problem with a property, such as an uncooperative or non-paying tenant. Maybe your seller is having a hard time getting access. You have a tired or retiring landlord. You have a house that needs fixing. Hoarder houses. Maybe the seller has financial problems, which causes the need for speed. Maybe your seller is looking for a fast and quiet sale. They just want to reduce some stress. Maybe if a seller doesn't want to show the property, right? Wants privacy. Maybe the house is not up to quite showing condition. Maybe there's some inheritance or probate issues, or maybe there's significant property defects that's going on with the property. Now, I'm going to explain how we can work together and some of the requirements that we have in order to buy a property. So number one, the property must be your listing, or it will be your listing coming up in the near future, right? It's a pocket listing. We are not looking to work with buyer's agents. We have no problem with buyer's agents, but unfortunately, we have found that deals get done when the seller has direct contact with the seller themselves. Okay, we're also looking for an agent who is willing to negotiate the deal with your seller and then write up the paperwork after a deal has been reached. Okay, otherwise known as saving everybody time. So what we require is you talk to your seller about their needs, about us, about what we do, and come up with a price in which the seller is happy with and in which we're happy with. And then you're able to negotiate with your seller and then write up the paperwork for both sides. Now, please understand that we need to buy at a price in which we can conservatively make a profit. The final piece to this is that know that we won't compete with other buyers, right? We're looking for one and done. So if you're looking to send this out to, 10 different investors and have a bunch of people bid and go into closing and have it fall out of escrow multiple times, we don't do that, right? Again, we have our company built on relationships. And so we'd like to build a relationship with you in which you know that we close and that we'll close at a fair price and that you're able to communicate that value to the seller. Again, so we're not looking to get into a bidding war with other sellers. We're looking for a yes or a no from a seller. Okay, now here's what we're not looking for. We're not looking for properties that are on the multiple listing service, right? Now there is one exception. If you have a property and it's your listing and it's not selling and the seller is willing to take significantly less than the list price, then we're interested in taking a look at those. But it must be your listing and the seller must be willing to take less than what the property is listed for. The reason why is that if the house is sitting on the multiple listing service at a certain price and not selling, there's a reason why, and that is it's probably priced too high. We're also not interested in purchasing properties in which we're competing with other buyers. We're also not interested in working with sellers who want retail, with the exception if they're willing to sell with amazing terms, like the seller is willing to carry back the financing with a very low down payment or with zero interest. We'll consider those deals. We're also not interested in purchasing properties in which we cannot make a profit. So what's the next step? If you have a property and you have a seller who's falling in one of those situations and you'd like a fast, quiet sale in which you would like to look like a hero to your seller, then just call or text us, right? We'll let you know right away if we can help. If there's a fit and we can come to an agreement, we can open escrow and title right away. And if you want to know more, if you'd like to build a relationship, if you want to know more about our company, just call or text me and let's chat. So I look forward to doing business and we'll talk to you soon.